very welcome back. Now, when it comes to choosing your winter coat, it can be quite overwhelming with the sheer amount of choice out there. From length to colour, shape and size, it's important to get one that's perfect when you're investing.
Stylist Linda Conway joins us once again with a selection of the best buys on the market. Welcome back, Linda.
Thank you.
Three gorgeous coats earlier on, a little bit different, but there's such variety out there. We can afford to step out of our comfort zone, I suppose.
Absolutely, yes, yeah. I think it's, it's nice to have a little fun with your winter coat. We get long enough winters, so yeah.
And I suppose everything is so much, there's so much value out there at the moment, and there's so much competition along the high street. So you could afford maybe potentially to get a good coat and then something that's a bit more frivolous and different colour.
Yes. So looking for your staple one and then looking for something a little bit more fun is a nice way to kind of mix and match them up that little bit.
So is it Yumiko's out first?
Yumiko is out first, and she is in the perfect example of having a little bit more fun with your look. This look is from ontrend.eu, and we're looking at a leopard print, lovely cosy fur coat, faux fur coat. And I just love leopard print. If you're into your fashion magazines, you might be reading that they're saying that leopard print is the new neutral, that it's really sticking around.
Everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere.
On everything.
Yes, on everything. It's on interiors, it's on fashion, it's everywhere. I love this coat. It's super cozy, and this is the kind of thing that I think you can just throw on with the simplest of outfits, and you instantly look polished and dressed up and really on trend without it being too kind of, I guess, out there. The thing that's nice about leopard print is that it's quite neutral shades. It's nothing too brash and bright. We've paired it with a lovely little white shirt underneath. It has this gorgeous kind of crocheting detail on it. And something like this, again, adds another dimension to a look like this. You're kind of, giving another little trend a little look in, but without it being too kind of harsh colour-wise. And culottes are huge, and we've seen them a lot in denim this season. And I love these trousers, and also the price point on these trousers I think is quite good. You can dress them up in so many ways, and because of the shorter length, we're pairing them with a boot for kind of winter now, but coming into nicer weather, look at wearing these with a little pimsole or a little sandal is another nice way to do it.
I think they're very flattering, especially if you're conscious of your hips. I'd wear them a lot because they kind of even everything out.
They do. They give a nice kind of
silhouette.
clean line.
Yeah, lovely.
Absolutely, yes.
Now Ursula's looking very cosy here.
Yes, so Ursula's in this look from Regatta, and I absolutely love this jacket. Alicia Dixon did a collection with them recently, and this is one of those pieces. It's just completely weather resistant for our typical kind of Irish climate. I love the little pocket detail. It has a gorgeous kind of zip and that lovely coziness around the neck. And going into the hood as well. I think the colour is amazing. It's a lovely deep shade.
It's like a faux fur lining, is it?
Absolutely, yes. And there's some just gorgeous detailing on this. So there's a little drawstring that you can see on the inside. So if you wanted to pinch in the waist that little bit, it gives a really nice shape. Because sometimes I think we're a little worried with jackets that are that little bit heavier. Am I going to lose my shape? Am I going to just look too overwhelmed in this?
Yeah, they can be very bulky.
Yeah, so it's a very considered design from Regatta, and they have a kind of a collection of these that have lovely little elements in it like this. This is the perfect kind of look, I think, for kind of the weekend, or throwing it in the back of the car and being able to just feel instantly dressed up. And we've paired it then with just very, very simple jeans, but focusing on footwear, which Regatta do really nicely. These ones really focus on kind of, your foot health, I suppose. So you're able to kind of run around, but they're good for kind of trekking, but stylish enough to wear out and about at the weekend.
I like them, and I think that when you're buying something like that, you don't tend to think, will it match my coat? But it looks so pulled together.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, really smart.
Yeah, and something I think that's nice from Regatta is that they do have very considered stylish pieces like that.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, lovely classic red coat here, which is often seen around Christmas time, isn't it?
Dare
I say it?
Yeah, it's creeping in. And this look is from Kilkenny Shop, and I love this coat. It actually has a cashmere mix in it. So I think for the price point, if you're looking for higher quality fabrics like that, it's quite good. Think of your cost per wear. A beautiful shade like this, it's just so classic and so elegant. And we're tying in the shirt here. There is tiny little pops of red in it that kind of really bring out the print and the pattern and just really let the coat do all the talking all by itself. A really nice pair of kind of a more cropped style of a jean. So you're looking at kind of that ankle grazer style, just makes it really nice and polished for this time of year. Look at wearing them with a boot when it comes into kind of the colder months. But I guess our main kind of focus here is just really letting the coat do all the talking. just making sure that you're kind of pairing everything together really nicely. We've just paired it with a very, very simple bag.
Do you know what I think is really important as a reminder for all of us? We spend money on a good coat and you tend to keep it for, you know, special occasions, whereas actually what you should do is just wear it every day as your everyday coat.
Absolutely.
Cost per wear.
Yeah.
Favorite expression.
Exactly.
Absolutely,
and it just makes so much more sense.
Definitely. And I think that's something that we're becoming a lot more inclined to do now. If you're investing in something, it needs to be something that you're going to wear day in, day out, season in, season out.
Show it off.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's why you bought it.
Exactly.
Linda, thanks, Mel.
Thank
Pleasure having
you
you in this morning as always.